there, everybody. How you doing? Pretty great, I assume. I'm your Rappy guy, HUnewm, and welcome to a little bit of a different video. I just got done with a lot of things, so now I have a bit of free time, I guess you could say. To anyone who actually watches this channel, the Origins of Gaming Episode 6, the season finale, or series finale, I guess it would be. I'm not sure if that is coming out ever. It's done recorded. It's been recorded for over a year now. I don't know how long it's been recorded for, but it's been recorded for over the year. I have had all the assets for it. I just haven't really bothered to, I don't know, do anything with it, just to edit it and put it out there. And that actually brings me to the topic of this video, unfinished mods and projects. I actually have a lot of them. And I just wanted to make sort of, I guess, a record of the unfinished mods and projects. This is more for me than anyone else, but I just thought maybe I'll post it on the internet because I don't think any of these projects have ever seen the light of day. So that's what I'm going to do. And with that, let's go to the very first project. All right. Hey there, everybody. How you doing? Pretty great, I assume. I already said that. I'm being dumb. This is the first mod, actually, Superhuman World. A mod I made very many years ago, but I never finished. A lot of the sprites were left undone. I think I might have opened up the wrong ROM, because I feel like I have some big Mario sprites, but they're not in here. We'll see. I don't think I ever made anything for Player 2, but we'll check. I don't think I ever did anything for that, but we'll check. And look, you're HUnewm, you're me. That's, what he's wearing is kind of based off of some really old channel art I used to have, where I made like a suit for the Rappy that was like the suit from Phantasy Star Zero for the HUnewm class. It looked atrocious on the channel, and here actually it looks less bad, but still it looks kind of awful. And the story for this game, as it says right here in the text block, yeah. Welcome to the world of Phantasy Star Online. Yes, the title said HUnewm World. It didn't say that because I didn't edit the sprites for that. But you live on Ragdoll and you have to find out what happened to Pioneer 1. That was the whole shtick for this. And you know what? Actually, I did make an area for like the Eternal Tower on the overworld map. And this is the overworld map right here. I never finished it. I never did any of the scripting because back when I made this, I did not know any assembly whatsoever. So it was really just simple, basic. I did some level editing with Lunar Magic and made some new sprites, and that was about it. There wasn't anything else. I think I made all the way up to Cave 3 and just kind of abandoned this project. Yeah, and I don't think anything else after this was really done. Did I make or put in? No. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I actually put it in. No, I did not. Oh, I really hope I didn't put any bad names in for these levels, because it's been years since I've actually looked at this. But yeah, it's all based on Phantasy Star Online. So let's actually go back to the first level. It's not fantastic or anything. It's actually kind of a troll level, which now I'm looking back at it, I'm starting to think, well, is this really any good? And the answer is no, really. This particular ROM hack was not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. The sprites I actually do kind of like, because I did spend a little time on them, but yeah, they're not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. Oh yeah, so these are the sprites I made. Very heavily based off just like Mario's shape, which does make the Rappy head look kind of weird, but that's okay. And some of the sprites are broken. Like if you try to ride a Yoshi, no sprites for that. So let's hear. Here we go. Regular Mario. I do believe I had some sprites for Big Mario. No idea what happened to them though. And they might be in a different ROM. I may not have opened up the right ROM. We'll see. I'm going to try beating the level as regular Mario and see if there is My brain just died. Let's see if there is sprites for Big Mario. Because I think I did make some level ending sprites for Big Mario. But I don't recall whether or not I kept them in or maybe I got rid of them. I don't know. They looked actually better than the small Mario sprites. And there we go. I just hit my head like an idiot. Let's see now. There was... Oh, where's the P-switch? I hit a P-switch somewhere in this level. That's how you know it's good level design. When you hide stuff. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I remember what you have to do in this level. Oh, my gosh. Okay, now it's be green Rappy. Green HUnewm. Oh, my gosh, that's disgusting. Also, the keyboard's not set up for this. So I actually have to reset it real quick. I gotta reset it because it was not set up for that. Alright, let's go to the end of the level. Because I'm just remembering there's not a P-switch in this level. And I forget how you get past this guy, actually, without getting hit. I forget how you get past him. Past Charge and Chuck. I'll figure it out here in a second. I made this level so long ago, so I don't really remember how. Yeah, because I made it on purpose so he really gets you good. But I forget how you get past him. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Like some parts of the level, like this part right here, this is fine design right here. But this right up here, this is not so fine design. Okay. So let's see. I think I need to reset this area. Or just jump on this. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. So there is a hidden P-switch. Great level design, HUnewm. Just great level design. You know, actually, we're going to go to a different level. Because I imagine there's probably a different level that's easier to beat. That has mushrooms. So we can actually look at the end animation for that. Not the underwater levels. Because I feel like those are awful. Let's play football. This is going to be a bad level. This is just charging chucks everywhere, isn't it? No? I'm scared now. Because old me was... Actually, current me is still pretty sadistic with levels. But old me was even more sadistic. There we go. Here's a P-switch. We needed that in the last level. Get rid of you. And there we go. Big Mario. Okay, great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So how do I... Did I leave a... I did. Okay. Don't remember what I had the P-switch there for. I had it there for something. I just don't remember what. It is now deathly silent. Did I alter the music? I did. I changed the music. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's what you need the P-switch for. You needed it for that ramp. Okay. Maybe there's an easier level. No, actually, I think they just get harder from here on out. Hold on. Do they get harder? I think they do. Because Forest 1, I think I remember making this brutally hard. Also, miscolored everywhere. Yeah, I made this brutally hard. I remember. This is an awful level. Oh, yeah. I don't like this level. Okay. I think we're probably not going to get the chance to look at it. Maybe I'll put it on screen, the other sprites, what they look like for big HUnewm. But, yeah. Also, the sound's cutting out here and there. It must be because I used custom music. And I'm dead now. Alright, that's enough of that. I already spent enough time on that. But that was, the mod I made for this. I think I might include, like, the beginning of the Eternal Tower as a picture. And also the HUnewm sprites. Probably in the video. Like the big ones. But yeah. This isn't a project that really I finished. Or even got close to finishing. I basically just gave up because I didn't know assembly at the time. So, yeah. Let's go into the next project. The next project I think would be Super Taillow RPG. So let me load that up real quick. Here's the next unfinished project, Super Taillow RPG. Now this one went pretty much nowhere very quickly. And the reason for that is, yeah, the sprites. Oh my gosh. The sprites for this game. I was using Lazy Shell to edit the sprites for this game. And my gosh, was it a nightmare. All the sprites are broken up so weirdly that I cannot stand working with this. I'm sure there's probably a better way to break them up and make them less awful to work with, but geez. The reason I made this was because Taillow is my favorite Pokemon of all time. And, oh yeah, there you are, Mario. Hooray. Yeah, I'm not going to edit that sprite, forget that. You know, yeah. I literally got to the very beginning of the game, this part right here, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Like, the first 2 minutes of the game, I'm not even going to complete, because it's just too much of a hassle. It's just too much of a hassle. Watch, I'll show you. You'll see everything I've done, like, in this, like, first 30 seconds. Alright, so, there we go. There's Taillow sprite there, Taillow sprite there, and, is that it, actually? That is actually it. Yeah, there's, like, a Taillow walking down sprite and a Taillow walking up sprite. And these are actually from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, if you were interested at all. Yeah, this is pretty much all I did. And actually, I'll put up an image of like what the Lazy Shell editor looks like for editing these sprites. It is... oh my gosh, it's awful. I think I have another editor that might be better. And actually, I should have been using that one from the start. But yeah, you know, I'll show you the very first fight. And we'll just immediately move on. Here we go. Yeah, and which button's which? I forget. Yeah, attack. Go for that. Yeah. There's like no sprites done. Yeah. It's literally just these two. Alright. That's already enough of that. Yeah. Just, oh, let me out, please. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is, let's see, there's a few more. I think the next one I'm going to tackle is Minecraft. Yeah, let's go to Minecraft. Next mod. This is a Minecraft mod I made actually a long time ago, but it got deleted, and I remade it actually. So let's open up the settings real quick. Let's see, where's it? Global resources? Yeah, it's another Rappy pack, so it's another Rappy mod. I made it quite a while ago. How long ago did I make it? I made it... oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff to buy now. Jeez, okay, I'm just going to make a creative world. Yeah, go ahead and just name it Rappy World. Okay, cool. And we're going to create it. So this mod, this was actually a very long time in the making, because back in like Minecraft release 1.8 or something like that, I actually got a model maker, like from Minecraft, I forget what it was, and it wasn't working, and I made a model and textured it and everything in the maker, and it wasn't working, and it was awful, and I was very angry, and in my anger, I actually deleted the model, but I kept the texture. So, fast forward to like 2016 or something, and I still have the texture, and they released Minecraft Windows 10 version, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to try to remake it, re-import it again. And I was like, oh, I don't have the model. So I actually went and remade the entire model from scratch just based on the texture. And I did it. And this is it right here. And again, I really like this one. Because of the limitations in Minecraft Windows 10 Edition, it's just a chicken, really. It's just basically replaced a chicken model with this new model. And, you know, I'm fine with that, I guess. I guess technically it's not unfinished, because it is a full model. It does work. But at the same time, I don't have everything I wanted for it. I wanted to actually give it like, special scripting. However, one thing I realized is that with the different versions of Minecraft Windows 10 Edition, there are some, I guess you could say, roadblocks when it comes to scripting modding. Not for like just making different models and everything, but actually like changing the behaviors. There are some roadblocks for that, especially when it comes down to multiplayer. Yeah, especially when it comes to multiplayer, and I didn't want to just have to work around all that. So I just sort of stopped right here with this Rappy. And it does work really nicely here. Actually, if I go up really high, you can see the model actually like flying. Let's do this, yeah. Or like hovering like the chicken does. So there we go. Ooh, it doesn't look as nice as it used to. It used to look nicer, I promise. But yeah, it's cool. I actually really like this model and the texture. Very cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Minecraft mod. Which mod do I want to show off next? Well, actually, no. Before I finish this, there's also a texture pack. Do I have it on? No, I don't. There was a texture pack made back in beta 1.7 of Minecraft, which I'm not even sure I have anymore. But it was a Phantasy Star texture pack. So I thought it would be really good for like stuff like this, the Rappy model. I actually updated it quite a bit. I kept it updated for up until Minecraft release, like something. I kept it updated for a really long time, up till like the Wither, I think. I kept the like resource pack or texture pack updated. I don't update it anymore. So yeah, that was all really cool. I don't know if I actually still have that. I don't think I have it here. If I go into here, let's see, global resources, resource packs, that's where it would be. My packs. Yeah, no. No, it's not here. I might have it somewhere, but the thing is, like, probably a lot of the textures are broken for it now. Because there's been a lot of additions to Minecraft. Like, I don't even think these types of leaves were in the game when I made it. So, yeah, these leaves would be broken textures. There'd be a lot of cool textures, but, like, there'd be so many broken textures. And I don't want to go back and update all of them. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it as is, I think. I might, like, put up a picture of the texture pack afterwards, but, yeah. It's cool, just like this, having the Rappy in. Alright, next mod. Next mod, here we are. Perfect. This is the game Roos. Now, the mod for this game was a mod I made because my friend and I used to play this a decent bit back in the day. We don't really play it all that much anymore. This mod was kind of complete-ish. Kind of, I say. I wanted to add a new faction in, but yeah, it just wasn't happening. Here, let me load up a different map real quick, a smaller one. Maybe this one. I don't really remember what the maps were. So what I did here was I took a lot of the nations, and I actually changed their attributes. So let's go into here real quick. If I actually go into a game, I'll just show you what I did with America real quick. I'll just show you the 3 or 4 nations and what I did with them. I didn't change all the nations. Like, I didn't change Japan, mostly because I just don't have that DLC. But I can show you, hold on, let me put this down, the recon, because I changed America's recon. Every nation got an upgrade, and for America, it was recon. So, if this is built, boom, build it real quick, please. Recon, here we go. So now America can see, like, across the entire map. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, actually, wait, did I load the mod correctly? I mean, I guess I probably did. It still seems kind of small, although, never mind. Never mind, I built it correctly. Yeah, I built it correctly, okay. Because the mod was uninstalled, so I had to reinstall it. And it looks like, actually, I did reinstall it correctly, because, yeah, they can see, like, across the entire map, which is perfect. That's how they're supposed to be able to see. They're supposed to be able to see across the entire map. So that's good. So, yeah, basically, America can see across the entire map without, like, having to need, like, recon units way up here. Can you see the mouse? Yeah, you can see the mouse. Okay, great. Yeah, there's air recon. In order for them to know where, like, this is and these are, they need to get real close. Let's see real quick. Yeah, that's the range of their recon. This is the range of our recon. So, yeah, America have Like, it has super recon. Also, they're about to kill it. Okay. Enough of that. Let's actually go... Yeah, I'm gonna surrender. I surrender. Okay, let's go back now. And I actually want to show you 2 of the other nations. I won't show you all the nations. I'll just show you a few more, because Russia and Germany, they take a very long time to build up to. Basically, what I did for Germany was I took their super tank and I removed all the armor and I gave it like 1,000,000 health. So everyone does a lot of damage to it, but it has 1,000,000 health. It actually came out kind of poorly because it's like a paper tank, but it's like 1,000,000 ply paper tank. And then Russia, I gave them like a super moss. I forget what I did exactly. Their super tank, I gave them like on their super tank, instead of just having 1 cannon, it has 2 now. And it's like super, super tanky and super, super slow and super, super expensive. It's the best. It's funny. Hilarious. And then the last 3 nations, I don't remember what I did for UK. I might have increased their anti-air abilities. Either that or I increased their air. I don't recall. And these 2 I'm actually going to show you. So let's start with France real quick, because I'm going to show you France. Also, let me change the difficulty of this guy to easy, just so he isn't fighting back, really. Yeah, this was initially going to be a full conversion mod I wanted to do. Starting with making actually a new nation. But I realized the modding tools I had, the new nation really wasn't a thing I'd be able to do. Because a lot of the stuff here in this game is hard-coded. So I really can't modify it without doing some kind of rigmarole. Also, the modding tool I had did not respond very well to this game. At all. Oh. It seems that I did not load all the mod assets, I guess. What this is supposed to do, actually, is it's supposed to be, yeah, you're supposed to have stealth tanks. So if you put tanks in the forest, which you're not supposed to be able to do with any nation, but France has that ability, they can be stealthed in the forest. But it seems like I did not load that part of the mod, so you do not have stealth tanks. That's fine. I must not have loaded the mod into the right place for this. Okay. So no stealth tanks for France. That's fine. That's fine. A little annoying, because this is my favorite nation to play as with the mod, because stealth tanks are unbelievably overpowered. But I can skip out on that for now. That's not such a big deal. I'll show you the last nation then, instead. I always considered coming back to this and like adding some more stuff, but I don't think my friend really plays this game anymore. And I don't really play it all that much either. So... And when we do play, we usually prefer, I think, the regular game rather than my wonky mod. Alright, this is the last nation. This is Italy. I'm going to show you their tanks, because I did something kind of silly with the Italian tanks. That makes the game kind of broken. So Italy was probably one of the more powerful nations when I made this mod. I tweaked them a lot. Here, I'll show you what I did. So first off, if we click on this, it's building tanks super, super fast. Secondly, tanks go, well, they can cover the map in less than a minute. And that goes for, like, all maps. The biggest maps, even. Yeah. Oh, and this one lost friction, it looks like, and he's going to careen into the edge of the map. Yeah, it's a problem with the mod. There is a lot of problem. Oh, wait, no, he didn't lose friction. Oh, he's just going to win me the game really, really quickly. Yeah, no, like... There's a reason why, I say Italy is the most overpowered nation. They can get their tanks out the fastest, and they can cover the map in less than a minute, and They can't slow down very well. Oh, there we go. Now they're slowing down. Yeah, just destroy that building, please. Yeah, just win me the game now. Yeah, this is just silly. This mod is just silly. Because you can just win the game the first minute. Oh, especially against Germany, because they are very, very slow. Also, it reminds me, I didn't just change tanks. Like, all I've shown off are the tanks so far. But I did change a lot more than just the tanks. I changed a lot of the anti-air for the nations. I changed the infantry for the nations. Some nations have better infantry. Some nations have worse infantry. I forget how I changed them, but there was big changes. I think I increased the range of the French infantry. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Or at least their expensive infantry, I increased their range. I actually might have given them the Japanese sniper range, which I don't even have access to, because that's DLC. But yeah, I didn't add any more nations to the game like I really wanted to. I wanted to add Poland to this game, but all the nations are hard-coded in. So, well, that's kind of weird, though. If all the nations are hard-coded, then that means that they planned to add Japan when they first released the game. Like, it was already planned to be DLC. Huh. That's interesting. Also, there's bugs with this part of the mod where these tanks, sometimes they just won't move because their speeds are so wonky. Yeah, see, this one's not moving even though I ordered it to move. It decelerated to 0. Yeah, there's a lot of little bugs. And yeah, is he going to decelerate again? They're stupidly hard to control. Yeah, see, he's not moving again. Come on, move. There we go, now he's kind of moving. Go over here. Okay, I won the game. Boom. Perfect. Did I get any points? Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm not leveling up anytime soon from that, though. My friend had like 1,000 hours in this game. I only have like a few hundred. Alright, let's close this down. So I think that's it for this mod. Ooh, I can actually do the campaign with these mods. That might make for a funny video. But I'd have to load in all the other parts of the mod, because it looks like I'm missing French. And I might be missing some other nations as well. So I might be missing like some of these other nations as well. Yeah. So we won't look at the other nations, because they might be missing. And also, Germany and Russia just take way too long to build. We'll be here for 45 minutes if I do that. So let's just end it here. And now we'll go on to the next mod. What's the next mod? What's the next? I know there's more. Alright, here's the next project. Oh, actually, let me reload this one real quick. I also might have to crop out some stuff, but that's fine. So, this project is kind of done, actually, technically. All of them are kind of done. That's what I've said for every single one. This one is, again, another Rappy. And when you get close, its head turns around. It's pretty cool, I think. A little broken, as you can see with the neck there. Does a sort of a default animation as well when it's not moving around. I wanted to do more with this because this Rappy model actually is from Phantasy Star Online. I actually had 2 Rappy models from Phantasy Star Online. One I ripped myself, and one I got from the models resource. The one I ripped myself actually had the skeleton on it, but I couldn't get it working with GLSL with the time I had. So I just went with the one from the modelers resource, which didn't have a skeleton, but it did have textures. So I just said, yeah, I'm just going to use that. And it looks like I may have made an error in my program. Because there's half a beak flying around its head, which that's not supposed to be happening. Oh no. That is disturbing. Let's reload real quick. Because it should just be going up and down the beak. Yeah, there we go. Like that. I wonder if I accidentally messed it up a little bit. with the rotations of the head. Anyways, this is really cool. Not as much as I wanted to do with it. I wanted to do more animations with it. However, time constraints really stopped me there. But it was really cool that I actually got this like model kind of animated, and like just some JavaScript. So that was really nice. I wanted it to have a little more. I wanted it to actually be in Forest 1 and have multiple Rappies, but I never got around to it. And I'm probably not going to be continuing this project simply because it would be far easier to recreate all of this in Unity and just do it all in Unity. It would be so much easier. Which, honestly, that sounds like a good idea right now. Just popping it all in Unity and doing it from there. I could probably recreate Forest 1 and 2 in Unity. I'm actually fairly certain I could. I'm not making that project right now. No promises on that project, because that'll be another project that will go uncompleted. Yeah, that will just be a discontinued project. Another one. On top of all the other ones I've already shown you. Yeah. Well, I think this is pretty much it for projects that I have decided to kind of discontinue / didn't complete. There's like one more in that pile maybe I want to show you, but I'm thinking not really. Just because it's another Taillow project, Super Taillow World. It did kind of get completed, and there's really nothing more to do with it with the tools I have. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm not even going to bother. I can't even actually get it to load up. So I'm not even going to bother with Super Taillow World anymore. I do have something else to show you, though, before I go. There's actually a few more projects I want to talk about as well. But there's actually one I want to show you. So let me go get that one up, and I'll talk about the last projects, and we'll be done with it all. Alright, now this is not a project that's like discontinued or not complete. This is a project I haven't even started on yet, really. I mean, I guess I technically started on it yesterday. I haven't really done anything with it. I know what you're thinking, oh, another project that's not going to get completed. No, this is going to be a very simple project with this game. I'm just going to add in one Pokemon. I do want to add more in, but I don't want to get overzealous because there's some other projects that I'm currently working on that I do want to get completed. So actually, hold on. Let's start this up real quick. So this is Pokemon Emerald version. The mod will actually be for Pokemon Ruby version, but I only have an Emerald and Sapphire ROM to work with right now. I actually need to have someone redump my Ruby ROM. Yeah, so I only have an Emerald and a Sapphire version. The mod is just adding a new Pokemon. It's actually a Pokemon that was drawn up quite a few years ago that I think finally deserves to be put into a Pokemon game. I'll throw up a little image of it right now. That's Raylo, the King Swallow Pokemon, an evolution of Swellow. Now, I've had this for quite a few years, and it is one of the coolest things. I might recolor one or two parts when I'm making the sprite. And I do have the modding tools for this. I do already have, I'm using, what is it, like Pokemon Suite or something like that? It's something like that. It's pretty good modding tools. I already modded in like an extra version of Taillow. So Taillow can evolve into like a Master Taillow that just has higher base stats. It's pretty great. I am only going to do one Pokemon. I do have like 5 or 6 lined up that I want to add into the game in Pokemon Ruby version. I'm putting all those off on hold. Really, the goal is just to add this one Pokemon in. That's it. I'm not going to add anything else. Just the one Pokemon. Also, that was back. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, and the reason for that, why I only want to add one Pokemon is, even though I got some time off, there's actually one project I want to finish up so very badly. And that is actually my first video game I'm going to be releasing. I know, right? HUnewm releasing a video game. Fantastic. I'm actually super excited for it. It's not that far away from completion. I'm more worried about the legal aspects than anything else. I'm not going to tell you what the game is or anything about it because I don't want to promote it on this channel. I don't want this channel to be associated with it in any way because legalities, really. My name's HUnewm on this channel, and HUnewm is, it's not a registered trademark, but it is part of the Phantasy Star Online series, and there's all kinds of legal things where if I'm a character based on a character in a series I do not own, promoting a series from a different company, then that's really bad. So I'm not going to be posting any content on this channel about the game. There'll probably be a second channel dedicated to it. I'm not even sure if I'll reference that channel on this channel. I might. I don't know the legalities behind it. But yeah, my first game's going to be coming out. Hopefully within a month. All things, God willing, it'll come out in a month. But yeah, this is one mod I do want to actually sort of complete, the Pokemon Ruby mod. It's just going to be adding in one Pokemon. I think I can do it. I already have an idea of where it's going, which slot it's going to take up in the Pokedex, what its Pokedex entry is going to be. In the modding tool I have, it makes it super easy to evolve Pokemon. The hardest thing is going to be creating the sprite, because I am not a very good artist. If that wasn't conveyed in like the Superhuman World part of the video. But yeah, that's I think everything from me. Lots of projects. I don't know if Origins of Gaming is discontinued or not. I'm not sure if I'll actually finish that video. I may not finish the video and upload it, because all I have to do is edit it. I have everything. Maybe I should just make it and upload it. I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, I'm planning on adding this guy into Pokemon. Hopefully that won't be too hard. I already have most things set up for it, so. But when I do finish the like Taillow, like evolved Raylo Pokemon, I might post a video about that. I probably will post a video about the new Pokemon in the game. Yeah. Alright, and I think that's it from me. Don't do drugs, kids. And other awful outros, because I cannot do an outro. Goodbye. Oh, one more thing, actually, because I just realized this after I cut. I may not be continuing the PSO Rebirth series. I really should. There's actually a lot of PSO things I want to do with the series. However, I'm not going to have the time to do any of it. I'm not going to have the time to do any of that stuff. If I don't have the time to stream, I definitely don't have the time to actually go and record and edit entire PSO like 2 or 3 hour sessions. I just do not have that time. And that's really upsetting, because we actually have a server with DLC or downloaded quests set up, and there's a lot of quests that don't show up in this base game that we have, like the internal tower, which is nuts. But who knows, maybe in like another year or two I'll post something about that. For now, this is it. I'm not sure when I'll have the Raylo thing done. I'll probably post a video on it. Be really short, and I think that's it. Alright. Bye.